This isn't something. This is literally pulling families apart, getting people divorced because you either have to be okay with what he said, or you have to say no, that's not okay. I don't want a leader who says those things, and for society to have to deal with that because we are talking about it right now, and we've been talking about it for 10 years. The things he says. That's why it's not good.
Well, like I said, man, we're going to have to agree to disagree because the propaganda from the left is just as bad as the propaganda from the right.
Can you name the worst propaganda you can think of?
I think Biden was, the 50-year-old, the 50-plus year politician who sucked off the taxpayer tit for 60 years?
He served the people for 60 years.
He didn't serve. Come on now.
He rode the fucking train to work every day, dude.
He rode the gravy train off the taxpayer tit. His family are multi-millionaires.
Yeah, from writing a book.
They're multi-millionaires.
From a book. From a book deal.
Okay, look.
From a $10 million book deal.
I was kind of agreeing with you're being delusional.
That is literally the fact. If we could read his taxes.
The fact that you were defending a 60-year politician who enriched himself and his family. I mean, let's be honest. They all do it. But why would you defend it? If you know they all do it, both sides. I would never defend Biden because at least I can admit it. Like, are you kidding me?
No, none of this is same sizing. Trump got a $400 million jet, and all of a sudden you guys are way okay with free money and corruption in politics. But if Biden wrote a book and made $10 million, there's definitely something going on.
Biden, the Clintons, Obama, they're making millions, and they always have been off their
political influence. They do speaking arrangements. You make like $200,000 when you're a former president.
Ironically, if Trump did the same thing, you'd find an excuse to make it okay for them, but not for him.
No,
that's the problem.
Trump sells shoes. He sells Bibles with his name on them,
of course,
which is blasphemy.
It's corny as shit. I get it.
It's not corny. It's a grift. He's the grifter, and you're sitting here pointing at Biden like, oh, yeah, he's horrible. And Trump's selling watches, shoes, $2 bills, gold coins, perfume.
It blows my mind how you won't even give an inch. Like, you know what? A guy who's been in politics for 60 years,
that's not inherently bad.
His whole family's multimillionaires.
Like, there's a way to say that's inherently bad, but we can just look at his tax history.
It's inherently bad.
It's not.
It's bad.
It's not. No, he worked. He served the people his whole life. He was a professor too. He taught law. He cared about the Constitution and the rule of law. Trump literally just tweets about throwing it all away. Doesn't even know if he has to follow the Constitution per one of his interviews.
When you're trying to convince America that the biggest problem and threat to the United States is white people shaming other white people because white supremacy is the worst problem, you have a problem. This country is not full of white supremacists like the left would make it out.
Have you read Twitter?
It's just not.
Have you seen? Literally, girls on Twitter are sig heiling. It's a trend.
So what? How many exactly? Like, look, it's hate speech is protected. Dickheads are going to be dickheads. Complain all you, but they're not shoving people on trains and taking them to concentration. These are not real Nazis.
They're just taking them to Florida, to the Everglades.
To what? Come on, bro.
No, they're just taking them to CCOT. They're taking them to CCOT. They're taking them to CCOT in El Salvador, where they have life sentences, and they see no lawyer, they see no judge, they get no phone calls, they get no recreational time, they get no education. They just stand there in a cell of like 60 people. That's what we do. We send the people there.
Do you know what we do to our American citizens in the prison system?
What?
It's 10 times worse than that.
No, it's not. Absolutely not.
No, it's
1,000%. No, there's not a single prison that's as bad as CCOT, period.
You are crazy.
Name a prison that's as bad as CCOT. Tell me. Name a prison.
Come on, bro.
I live in Texas. You're going to tell me Huntsville? My uncle was in Huntsville. My uncle was in Huntsville for my whole life. No, it's not as bad as CCOT.
You know what's ironic? Is if you look at my TikToks of me and so I'm El Salvadorian. I'm actually a green card holder. I'm from El Salvador.
Oh my goodness gracious!
It is not what people make it. And what's ironic is
it's not like this.
The left loves to say
it's not like this.
No,
that's not a real picture.
So the MS-13 gang for that system. You know that El Salvador used to be one of the most violent countries in the world.
I'm not talking. Okay. I get Maduro.
System,
I know you guys love locking people up. I get that.
Because of that
worse.
system.
It's so bad that it cleaned up. Yeah.
Dude,
So
there's no way. There's no way you would live in El Salvador 5 years ago. There's no way.
I get
Like,
that you're justifying this horrible prison system, but I'm just saying it is of course horrible
it,
than
it's the
United
prison
States.
system, not the coddling system. When you
So you
rape
admit it's worse
and
than the United
sex
States?
traffic women and children,
No,
you
no, 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 no,
deserve
no, no,
that.
no.
Yeah,
90% of the people sent to CCOT had no criminal background in either country.
That's that. You know what that is? That's liberal propaganda.
Oh,
That's
okay.
just the,
Sorry, my
we're the
bad.
scary monsters.
Yeah. What can you tell me what crime was Abrego Garcia? What was he convicted of to be sent to CCOT?
So he was accused of
What convicted, right? Trump's accused of 28 times of SA, right? So what was he convicted of?
who whatever
Yeah.
his name is.
Yeah.
I don't think he was convicted of anything.
Yeah, so he had no crime in either country.
I think he was. Yeah, he was in El Salvador. He was a wanted criminal.
No, he wasn't. He had no crime
But
in either country.
how is it that you guys want to defend someone so bad, even if they're rapists and sex traffickers? You just
Wait,
so
Trump is an
badly need them to
adjudicated
be
rapist,
good.
and Abrego Garcia is not adjudicated of anything.
Okay, well, when this is all said and done and his story's over, I hope the DEA and the ATF release every document that this guy has done.
No, this is
everyone can see what a monster.
This is what Trump has done to you, right? So we have a grievance with how Trump is deporting people in secret to a prison for the rest of their lives with no due process. And instead of focusing on our grievances with his actions, Trump throws a curveball and he just runs a smear campaign on the man who is the victim. I can't believe you guys lose sight of what we're talking about so easily, but we're not talking about saving all these people who might be criminals. We're talking about Trump's ability to just send people to mysterious jails.
Well, like I said, I don't split hairs when it comes to the us versus you, us versus them.
This is my debate platform.
It's just the way it is.